that song? It's called The Glory of Love. And I think it was written in the 30s. I forgot the name of the writer. His first name's Billy. Anyways, I'll write it up above. But it's been, brought forward by many, many artists. I think Louis Armstrong's one of them. And certainly the one I remember, because it's from my time, is Bette Midler singing it. And it's just a really, really neat song. It's been associated with different movies and different things as well. But it's got a really nice little message. You've got to give a little, take a little, let your poor heart break a little. It's the glory, it's the story of love, something to that effect. So it's a really neat song. And take a listen to Bette Midler singing it. I think if you go on YouTube and listen, it's just really, really neat. But the other nice thing about it is it's simple. And being simple, there's a lot you can do with it when you're just playing finger style. And you can do a traverse pick with it. And you can, just pick out the melody in between the chords, or you can just play the chords and the song comes out, really. It's just one of those songs that's super simple. And so let me bring this up here where I can see what I'm doing here. So it's in the key of C, and I'm going to show you a few different ways that you can do it, so that some of you that might have problems with playing bar chords, you don't have to do bar chords. For instance, the way that I see this originally written is if you're just strumming it, it's C, 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 G 7th, C, C, C 7th, and then F, F minor. So you hear that? So it's C, C 7th, F, F minor, C, 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 G, 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 C. So those are the chords. And we're only going to do the chorus today. I'll probably do a second video, and then I can bring in the bridge that's there. But I think just to keep it simple, so we don't take on too much at once. And I think that's a good way to approach some of this sometimes. So those are the chords, basically. And the melody, you'll notice it's pretty much, I can play it on the first 3 strings. That's it right there. It's so simple, right? And so I like to play it though, so that this way. Okay, now let me see if I can get this part down here. I'm going to move it down just a little bit more. There we go. So we can see both aspects of the guitar. There we go. I noticed that some of the YouTube people, they have 2 different windows. So I'm doing it all in one here by turning the guitar. It kind of makes it awkward for me to play. So you'll just have to forgive all the hiccups, because I'm have the guitar tilted away from me. But I think you can see it this way. So we're going to give that a try. Okay, so we're in the key of C, and let's just take it in bite size. And like I said, we're just going to do the verse part. And so here's how we're going to start with a C. We'll just start opening with a bass note. So it's a do, re, mi. And so we play this low string open, or excuse me, we play the low string with our finger fretting the 3rd fret. Open 2nd string, 2nd fret. And then go into that C. And basically, I'm just, see that thumb, just picking up that 5th string. And I'm just kind of rolling it in. And then what I do is we're go from an A seventh, or excuse me, an A minor seventh, and then we do this hammer on to bring the melody. Da da da. Got that? So there it is. It's the A minor seventh, and you're actually creating an A minor, but you're using a hammer on and off. See that? Then you go to the G seventh. And basically, I'm playing the second string at the 3rd fret with this pinky. Now those pinkies can be pretty weak sometimes, so you got to exercise it. I almost forgot what I was doing. That's old age setting in. You're in the middle of something and you forget. Have you ever been playing the guitar and you fall asleep playing? You know you're old when that starts happening. Oh well, I have to admit I did it. Okay, got that? So make that pinky work. Okay, good, we got it. So the hammer, whoops, gotta get to the C, G7th. Got it? Is that good? All right. Now we're gonna do this C chord, but except we're gonna add the G note to it by picking that pinky and playing that 3rd fret 1st string. See that? And then we move over to the C7th. Got that chord chart up there? Just moving the pinky. And you see that thumb is moving between the 4th string and the 5th string there. Okay, so you got that? Okay, so let's go right from the beginning again. C. Now here's where there's a couple different things you can do. You can either do this, so it sounds like this. See that? So you could do this, or you can do this. It might sound better. Okay, so basically we got side by side at the 5th fret, right? The 1st string, 3rd string, and then we're barring the strings 1, 2, 3 here. But you could do, I think it might bring the melody in a little bit better. So here, instead of being side by side, see that? Either way you want to do it, but there's another way you could do it. You could do that too. Let me show you how that sounds. So let me show you what that one is. So you're up here on the 8th fret. Again, you're just playing these 2 notes at a time. You notice my thumb is picking up the 4th string, and then my middle finger is working that 2nd string. So there we go. We got on the 8th fret the pointer, the 9th fret, on the 9th string, or excuse me, the 9th fret, the 4th string, the middle finger, and slide back to Then on the 5th, you're going to do a side by side. And then slide back again. So it's, and then to C. This is nice here. Right? So it's your, okay. All right, so we got that part. So let's try that together. Okay, so now let's do this part. So basically, I'm leaving, okay. For this first part, we're playing. Okay, so again, my ring finger's picking up first string, then we're going to the second string, then picking it up. See that? Watch. See, watch that pinky finger. It's right there on the 3rd fret, 2nd string. And then lift it, right? Then you're going to go to the G. And don't play the first string. Everything's on that 2nd string. See that? 3rd fret, 1st fret, 3rd fret, 1st fret, open. 3rd, 1st, 3rd, 1st, open. And then, okay? So then you go to the C and then you close it. Or you could do it here. Where am I at? I'm up here on the 12th fret, side by side, 1st string, 3rd string. Then make an F shape here on the 8th fret. Or you can do this. Okay? This is a C and that's a C. So what did I just do? That's kind of neat too, isn't it? You could end it with that too. That's kind of a neat one to throw in there sometimes when you got that moving to a C. Basically what it is, you just take your pointer finger and put it on the 3rd fret, 1st string, middle finger, 2nd string, and you're on the 4th fret, and then just do a hammer on in front of that on the 2nd string. And then that ring finger's picking up 1st string, 2nd string with a hammer on, 1st string. Okay. So I think we got it. That's what I was going to show you. Whoops. Now, let me show you that on a different guitar, okay? I'm going to set this one over here. Because when I was young, these are the guitars we played. Now listen to how different it sounds. Now I have to say, I've got a microphone here, see? And it's not on. It's been off all this time. I hope you can hear my voice. I don't want to redo this whole thing again. Okay, so now I only have the microphone, right? So that's what I wanted to show you today. The Glory of Love. I think it's a great little song, and it's, to me, it's a lot of fun to play, and a lot of fun to sing. You got to give a little, take a little, and let your pour out, break a little. And that's the glory of, that's the story of. I hope they don't give me a copyright on that. We'll see if it comes out. But anyways, I thought we'd leave it right there. And I hope you all have a great day or night wherever you are in this world.